Greetings to all of you. A warm welcome to all of you in this Advent season. It's been a couple of days that I was not able to do the reflections on Advent, but I want to spoil you with giving you them all of that. You can do it in your own time, and whenever you are able to take a day to go to the reflection. This is your Pastor Yari. The High Road. Our readings for today are from Isaiah 35, verses 1 to 10, and Luke chapter 5, the verses 17 to 26. The wilderness and the dry land shall be glad. The desert shall rejoice and blossom. Like the crocus, it shall blossom abundantly, and rejoice with joy and singing. The glory of the Lebanon shall be given to it. The majesty of Carmel and Sharon, they shall see the glory of the Lord, the majesty of our God. Strengthen the weak hands and make firm the feeble knees. Say to those who are of all fearful heart, be strong, do not fear. Here is your God. He will come with vengeance, with terrible recompense. He will come and save you. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf unstopped. Then the lame shall leap like a deer, and the tongue of the speechless sing for joy. For the water shall break forth in the wilderness, and the streams in the desert. The burning sand shall become a pool, and the thirsty ground springs of water. The haunt of jackals shall become a swamp. The grass shall become reeds and rushes. A highway shall be there, and it shall be called the Holy Way. The unclean shall not travel on it, but it shall be for God's people. No traveler, not even fools, shall go astray. No lion shall be there, nor shall any ravenous beast come up on it. They shall not be found there, but the redeemed shall walk there. And the ransom of the Lord shall return, and come to Zion with singing. Everlasting joy shall be upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and singing shall flee away. Reflection. Just imagine a highway better than the yellow brick road, or any best highway ever is laid. Every person or anyone else can travel it safely because it's too high for the lions and tigers and bears growing below to reach. Look, all those exiles from Jerusalem by alien conquerors, all walking or skipping or dancing along the road, singing as they go, and we are inviting to join them. But what if we're one of the unclean, those banished from the highway for diseases of body or soul? What if we're one of the paralyzed who can't even walk? Never mind skip or dance. Are we unwelcome, condemned to stand on the sideline, watching the joyful crowd go by without us? Is there a sign? Holy way, sinners, keep off. Jesus says a categorical no. Truly, only the redeemed can walk this road. So Jesus stations himself at the on-ramp, on the lookout for those whose approach would set off alarms, swing barriers in place, and trigger the disapproval voice we fear to hear. You are not allowed here. Jesus removes whatever bears the way to the unwanted and the unworthy. In today's gospel, he heals a suffered paralyzed, so the story implies. By his sins, like all those spirits has been frozen into inertia by sinful habits and destructive behaviors. Jesus has a cure. Forgiveness. It's not cheap. It comes at the price of faith and the willingness to change. The forgiving must give up and get up and walk away from the immobilized past of the wrong thinking and wrongdoing. Sometimes they may need a little help from their friends to get to that point. Like the paralytic friends with their creative determination to get the man to Jesus, forgiven and healed by Jesus' love. This paralytic and all the unclean and the unable can walk right up that one on-ramp onto the highway, carrying passes stamped, redeemed. And meditation. Do you feel excluded from the highway the saints have traveled because you're just an unworthy sinner? Or do you frown on others you think unworthy to walk there? Or are you one of the scouts Jesus seems to send out to find the unclean and the unwanted and bring them in? Think of times when you may have played any or all of these parts. Pray with me. Jesus, great healer, let us all walk home joyfully on the highway of the redeemed, helping one another as we go. May God bless your heart in this Advent season. May He open your eyes and see. May He give you a new way, a new walk, a new path that you've never been traveled to meet your Christ. Blessings to all of you. This is your Pastor Yeti. Bye.